We're back in the field again, working on that Maxima from the other night. I don't know if you guys remember that we diagnosed a bad intake runner control valve. It was not operating the solenoid, but we had power and ground on it on throttle. So now we're in the vehicle. We got the new part put in. The customer also brought us a cam sensor. We first started up the car. We were idling a little high. We're in park right now, as you guys can see. We're gonna go ahead and shift it and just give a listen and hear. Bear with my camera. I'm sorry. I know you're gonna hear the stupid camera, but go ahead and listen to the sound that we're getting every time we shift. So here we go. We're gonna shift into reverse. Oof, car's thumping. We're gonna shift and drive. Yeah, so we definitely got something clunking in there. And you can hear something in the suspension making a little popping noise on the outside. So definitely got an issue or something going on in the suspension there. Let's see if we can go ahead and get a look see here at under the hood. I got our live data coming up right here too as well. We just got the mini scanner out today. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see all that. Short-term, long-term fuel trim, bank 1, bank 2. 4, -4, -3, -3. Is that current data? Yep, current data. So let's see. Under idle conditions, you have a lot of vacuum in the engine. So if you have a vacuum leak, you tend to see the numbers either go way positive at idle because of all the vacuum and go back to normal when you're running it. And then if you're running it and it's still staying lean or positive on the fuel trim, then you could possibly have like a bad mass airflow, dirty O2 sensor, or contaminated O2 sensor, a biased lean O2 sensor, some of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and run the car a little bit and see what we can do here. Just going to hold it at about 2,500 RPM, if I can keep it there solid. Let's see what we get. We'll go 3,000, here we go. So we're getting some pretty consistent numbers right there. That's pretty cool. Let's see if we can keep it at 2,000 here. And we can see we're all in closed loop there. Once again, we're looking at short-term and long-term fuel trim, banks 1, bank 2. Just give it a snap throttle. Got a little belt squeak over there. Should be going to hit open loop first. There we go, open loop, just on that snap throttle. Cool, let's also see if we can get some mass airflow. Reading spark advance 13%, 4 grams a second MAF. Let's speed it up. We're gonna eliminate some of these values here. Let's see if we can get rid of a couple. Get rid of this. Get rid of load fuel system. We know we're in closed loop already. And then this way, if you're using a scanner like this one or similar to this one, if you have all kinds of PIDs open, it's gonna definitely take away from the response time of the PCM to provide you with this live data. So if there's some of them that you can get rid of, it wouldn't hurt. So we're just going to get rid of a few, and then that way maybe our live data will speed up just a bit. And then that way it'll give you a little bit more accurate readings on what you're looking at. Still not the correct way, because the real way to get some of these readings is you would want to use an oscilloscope or a scope, picoscope, or whatever you got that has ability to graph something, and that's ultimately what we want. But haven't purchased one of those yet. I will be here soon in the future, so just give me some time. Kind of expensive, but so here we are. We got our O2 sensors up. Remember, on the O2 sensors, a low voltage is a lean and a high voltage is a rich. So we want to see low is lean, high is rich. O2 sensor bank 1, sensor 1 is a little bias lean right there. We want to see that definitely toggling positive. Let's see if we can get these guys on a graph. Let's see, here we go. Short term, filter bank 1, long term, pretty solid at -4. Mass airflow. So let's give it a, we're gonna give it a, work it up to the top and see where we go off the map. Pegged it out. Let's see where our readings go. Drop right off. Cool, pretty quick. Fuel trim's adapting, pretty solid. Short term. See what else we got. Bunch of fucking people out here making noise. See, now O2 bank 2 sensor 2 is stuck rich. Bank 1 sensor 1. Opposite of O2 sensor 1 bank, or bank 1 sensor 2. We're doing opposites here. So, well, I'm gonna do a little bit more testing here on this car, you guys, and then I'll keep you guys updated. Let you know. Once again, we're working on a Nissan Maxima. Put a customer wanted a cam sensor put in a cam sensor, and I changed the idle or intake manifold control valve. So hopefully that takes care of it. But looking at these numbers, got a little something going on with the O2 sensors. So get back to you later.